Greetings, this is Trendxtra News on Creators Connect, where we bring to you recent happenings across the world. Now, the headlines. Federal government insists on electricity tariff hike as Labour threatens showdown. Chelsea offer Lukaku plus 90 million euros for Osimhen. Yemi Alade slams Lagos government over demolition of houses. Now, the news in detail. The federal government on Sunday faulted the organized labor's opposition to the electricity tariff hike and the removal of the subsidy in the sector. The spokesperson for the Ministry of Power, Florence Eke, who disclosed this in an interview, said the Minister of Power, Adebayo Adelabu's justification of the electricity tariff hike at the Senate public hearing on Monday last week was still valid. She said the government was not towing the path of trade unions on the issue of electricity tariff. According to her, the burden of the electricity was too much for the government to bear and it was not sustainable. Eke stated this against the background of the 2-week ultimatum issued by the organized labor demanding the reversal of the increase in the electricity tariff. But the Trade Union Congress on Sunday insisted on the 2-week ultimatum it gave to the federal government to reverse the tariff. Based on the tariff hike, the federal government said it would save 1.5 trillion naira. The government stated that the decision took effect on April 3, 2024, adding that Banhe customers would enjoy up to 20 hours of power supply daily. The House called on Nigerian Electricity Regulatory Commission to suspend forthwith the implementation of the new electricity tariff nationwide, but justifying the increase during an investigative hearing held by the Senate Committee on Power last Monday. The Power Minister explained that there would be a nationwide blackout in the next 3 months if the increase in electricity tariff was not implemented. This came after the Senate Committee chaired by Senator Enyinnaya Abaribe rejected the proposed tariff regime. The entire sector will be grounded if we don't increase the tariff. With what we have now in the next 3 months, the entire country will be in darkness if we don't increase tariffs. The increments will catapult to us next level. We are also Nigerians. We are also feeling the impact, Adelabu asserted. However, the NNC and TUC asked the NPRC and the power sector operators to reverse the increase in electricity tariff within a week, even as they expressed dissatisfaction with the epileptic power situation in the country, saying that it is affecting economic growth. Speaking at the International Workers' Day celebration in Abuja on May 1, the NNC president Ajaero and his TUC counterpart Festus Osifo said it is unethical to force Nigerians to pay higher tariffs for non-existent electricity. Estimated billing is an extortion and daylight robbery against Nigerians. Now let us move to the sporting scene. Chelsea offer Lukaku plus 90 million euro for Osimhen. Just a day after French giant Paris Saint-Germain expressed their intention to sign Victor Osimhen from Napoli by making a 90 million euro plus 40 million euro first offer. Premier League club Chelsea have also tabled an offer of 90 million euro plus Romelu Lukaku for the Nigerian striker. Osimhen only signed a new contract at Napoli at the start of the year, with its release clause set at around 130 million euro, but that has not deterred interest clubs from making offers for the coveted striker. Following impressive seasons with the Partenopians, the Super Eagles striker has emerged as one of the most sought-after strikers in Europe. However, according to Corriere dello Sport, PSG are favourites in the hunt for the 25-year-old, as the still Nigerian as a perfect replacement for Real Madrid-bound Kylian Mbappe. The French champions, however, face competition from Chelsea, Manchester United and Liverpool, who are also expected to launch their bids for the player in the coming days. Sky Sport Italian transfer expert Gianluca Di Marzio wrote that Chelsea had approached Napoli to ask about Osimhen as well. According to the Italian, the Blues are hoping to lower the cost by including Lukaku as part of the deal. Not just PSG on Victor Osimhen. For the Nigerian striker, the French can also open negotiations with the Neapolitans, who, however, also had initial contact with Chelsea in the meantime, Mazio said. Now, finally, to the entertainment world. This doesn't make sense. Yemi Alade slams Lagos government over demolition of houses. Nigerian singer Yemi Alade has questioned the Lagos state government over the ongoing demolition of houses and other structures across the state. The singer was reacting to the latest demolition of houses in the Mende, Maryland area on Sunday morning. Officials of the Lagos State Ministry of Environment and Water Resources pulled down buildings believed to be standing in the way of a drainage channel. Though some occupants of the affected buildings have claimed that they were only served vacation notice 2 hours before the demolition, the ministry's commissioner, Tokumbo Wahab, said they were duly warned in advance. Yemi Alade wants Lagos government to do things differently. Recently, the Lagos government has intensified its effort to get rid of structurally illegally erected on water channels and other unapproved locations across the state. The exercise, which commenced last year, has affected houses in estates on the highland and other parts of the state. Structural houses, housing businesses have also been pulled down in the process. However, Alade is concerned about the effects the exercise could pose on the real estate value of not only the state but also the country as a whole. She expressed sadness over the losses suffered by owners of the demolished houses and wondered why the government could not devise another solution to avoid pulling down properties. Lagos State, what is going on? What is going on? Does it make sense that people will invest millions of naira, millions of dollars in real estate, buying houses, buying land, and Lagos State would go and be breaking walls, breaking houses, rendering people homeless overnight? Yemi Alade said. And it is done serially. It is done back to back. Right now, Maryland, Mende area is on fire. People are sleeping in their houses, waking up the next day homeless. You are ruining the real estate value of the country, ruining the real estate value of the Lagos, making people lose trust not only just in the idea of Nigeria, but lose hope entirely in the little coin they have saved to make their lives worthwhile, to create some kind of generational wealth. How is this okay and why? Does it make sense? Multi-million-dollar houses. There is a better way to do things, she said. Now, this brings us to the end of the news today. To remind you of what we read to you, the headlines again. Federal government insists on electricity tariff hike as Labour threatens showdown. Chelsea offer Lukaku plus €90 million for Osimhen. Yemi Alade slams Lagos government over demolition of houses. This brings us to the end of the news for today. This is Trendxtra News. My name is Oluwashim Adedokun. Do join us again. Thank you.